Hi everyone, and welcome to another ONLYOFFICE webinar. Today we're diving into a topic that's right at the heart of modern education, combining working documents, tables, presentations, and PDFs with e-learning platforms. We'll take a look at how to integrate ONLYOFFICE with a wide range of e-learning platforms, and how document processing in e-learning can enrich the learning experience for both students and teachers. Let's dive right in. But first of all, why is this important? Because today, digital learning isn't just about uploading files or sharing links anymore. No matter if you are a student or a tutor, more than likely you know there are lots of activities connected with document creation, editing, and collaboration that you have to carry out during digital learning. So it's all about seamless collaboration, instant feedback, and making sure both teachers and students stay in one workflow without distractions. And that's exactly what ONLYOFFICE brings into whatever e-learning platform you are using. ONLYOFFICE offers collaborative editors for documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and even fillable forms, so you can create, co-edit, and share in real time. It also includes a PDF editor and converter, which means that you can not only view, but also transform and edit PDF files directly. The core formats are DocX, XLSX, and PPTX, ensuring maximum compatibility with the world's most widely used standards. What's also important in the educational domain. ONLYOFFICE is available everywhere, in the browser, as desktop apps, and on mobile devices. Whatever your infrastructure, ONLYOFFICE fits right in. ONLYOFFICE integrates with a wide range of e-learning platforms, such as Moodle, Camilo, HumHub, OpenOLAT, WebWeaver, Neo, and One. For all of these platforms, you'll find ready-to-use integration apps, so you can easily connect the editors with your chosen platform without any hassle. Once you've connected the editors, you have all the tools necessary to complete a wide variety of typical educational scenarios at your fingertips, including creating customized tests and filling out forms, writing research papers and applying academic formatting, creating bibliographies for a thesis, presenting infographics, charts, and tables during a lecture, performing bulk calculations, opening ebooks, and many more. You'll also be able to work with every common document file type, including full compatibility with Microsoft Office files. Now, let's zoom in on one of the most popular e-learning platforms, Moodle. We'll look at how ONLYOFFICE fits right into the platform, making learning and teaching smoother than ever. Moodle is one of the strongest players in e-learning, and ONLYOFFICE integrates with it through 3 dedicated plugins, providing the right tools for specific educational scenarios. Depending on your needs, you can choose ONLYOFFICE Document plugin if you want to edit and collaborate on Office documents in real time directly within Moodle courses, the ONLYOFFICE DocSpace plugin if you need to store all your learning materials in one place and share them with your students, or the ONLYOFFICE Assigned Submission plugin if you're looking for an efficient tool to create, share, and grade students' assignments. All of these platforms are available for free in the official Moodle plugin directory. We're also committed to keep improving the learning experience continuously, constantly updating the plugins to include the features that really make a difference for both teachers and students. In the latest version of the Assignment Submission plugin, teachers can now edit assignments even after they've been created, as long as no student has submitted yet. Students can also now add comments to graded files and ask questions, and both sides receive notifications on new comments. What's more, there's even a better support for mobile devices now, so you can work more comfortably on the go. Let's take a quick look at the ONLYOFFICE plugins for Moodle in action. Collège Lycée Sacré-Cœur de Taravao from Tahiti will share their experience and demonstrate how they use the integration in their school.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Jonathan Collin and I'm with you today to speak about the Moodle and ONLYOFFICE integration I use in my school. In fact, I'm a teacher I've been a teacher for some years in the Sacré-Cœur of Taravao, which is in the country, on the countryside of Tahiti, in the French Polynesian island, and I teach students from middle and high school. Let's just summarize in some words why I integrated ONLYOFFICE in Moodle. Our goal is to have online learning tools which help us achieve liberty, equity, privacy, efficiency, and consistency. With those two, we could achieve liberty and privacy because they are self-hosted server. We have a Moodle server and an ONLYOFFICE server. We could also achieve consistency and efficiency because all the learning tools we need are inside our Moodle, like ONLYOFFICE. And we can also achieve equity because all our students, thanks to the ONLYOFFICE integration, have access to the much needed softwares directly into Moodle and doesn't have to create any other account on the internet or paid for some sites to help them do the work. So we just create them an account on our Moodle server, and then we can learn during all the year. Just to be short, we use ONLYOFFICE in Moodle, I think, as many people, for collaborative work. For example, for collaborative work between teachers. Let me just give you an example here for my course, which is a course with our sister schools in New Zealand. So 5-hour flight from here in Tahiti. And to prepare for the trip each year for our student exchange, we have to organize some events. And here is an example of a dashboard we use between teachers from the team, either from Tahiti or New Zealand, to manage those events. What's very great is that with using permissions, you can give student access or not to some of your online ONLYOFFICE documents. So only the teachers can work on them. And for some others, we only give viewing access to the students. And for others, we give them modifying access so that they can complete everything we need, for example, for the administrative work for the trip. We also use ONLYOFFICE to collaborate between students. For example, let's take my physics and chemistry course in 10th grade. After some experimental class, at the end of the class, all the students have some results, and we need to put the results together to be able to calculate some things, like, for example, the mean value or the square type. So, for example, I have here a calc document. The students completed for their group with their results, they gave some numbers. And then I prepared the document so that it automatically calculates the mean value and square type. But back maybe to our main subject today, which is assignment submission plugin integration. I think in our school we use it more and more because it allows us to create template directly from our teachers' computers and give the activities to students, and they can complete them individually. And with it's really easy for us to grade their work, maybe give them another chance. They can complete what they did. We can put some feedbacks for them to help them complete their work. Let's take an example. This is my grade 6 class, and I needed my students to do an LC week planning. Let's say that in the French system in grade 6, students are not fluent in using calc software. So in fact, I created a template file. I put the template file here in the settings. Let me show you. You just have to click here on Document ONLYOFFICE, and you have to choose here, and I choose Send a File and put the file directly from my teacher's computer to the activity. Then you have to save it, but it's already done. And let me show you. In fact, it's a duplicated course for the anonymity of my students. So I'm the only also students in my course. And let me show you what the students see. When they want to do their work, they go to add a work. It wasn't exactly the same for me because I'm a teacher, but I can access the same space. So this is what they see. So they have a document, which is my template file, and nothing else is on it. So if the students want to to complete, they just have to, their work, they just have to complete the cell as I ask here. Just I will give you some example. Let's say here the students have to be careful because if they click save here, it will not save just their OnlyOffice document, but it will save their work. So it will be sent to the teachers to grade it. And sometimes it's just maybe not done yet. So they need to not click save here. They can just, okay, complete it and just stop when they want to stop and come back later. So they go back somewhere, they go somewhere else. I don't know, just showing you. They go somewhere else and then they want to come back to their course. So they go back to their work. For me as a teacher, I can do the same coming from here. As you can see, there is a new thing here because as a teacher, as I can just click here and just see, not do anything on the document, but just see how their work is complete yet. Okay, not to grade, just to see. Okay, it's just a viewing mode here. So I can see it completed 2 cells. Okay, but let's say I'm the student. I want to now go back to my work just to finish it. So I go back to my work, just waiting. Okay, it's a countryside of Tahiti, not really fast internet. So just waiting. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, it was already saved. You do not need to click the save button. Maybe the students will just want to complete their work. So click test again and test again. Okay, it's done. So now they can click save. Maybe your students will be asked something like, are you sure you want to send your work? But as I'm the teacher, I can see that option. And now I want to grade their work. We also use, in fact, the annotate plugin in Moodle. So when I want to grade their work, what's very good, I will show it also on another example, because on this one is not the most beautiful one, but their work will be converted to a PDF document. So for a big Excel file like this, it's not a very beautiful Excel, but as you can see, it integrates every modification the student made. And I can also here give them a grade. I didn't prepare a criteria grid, but you can in Moodle. I don't know, maybe 14 over 20, and just say, oh, good job. Okay. I save it, and the students will now be able to see. Let's go back. Okay. The students will be able to see their work and also the annotated PDF file done with the commentary. In fact, there is not annotated PDF file because I didn't put any annotation on the PDF, but you could, but it's not the goal today to present this other plugin. Let's show it here on another example. In fact, I duplicated it from the course of one of my colleagues from high school. So it's a French class, and the students have to, each student have to read a different chapter on of a book and complete their work. So the teacher prepared some document. Okay, this is here, in fact, a Word document, and as you can see, okay, there was already everything in it. Only the test I did when I was a student. So I already here played the student and completed some cells with test. And as a teacher now, I can see the work of the students. And I just wanted to show you this one because here, as you can see, there is an annotated PDF file. So I will just open it in a new tab. Okay, maybe it's just see it. And as you can see, there was some annotation in it. So not very interesting because I just wrote test, okay? But as you can see, the document here, when translated to, converted to a PDF, is really easy to grade. So maybe just to conclude, I think this plugin will be more and more used because, in fact, most of my colleagues were using the activity test to make like a students complete some summary of a course of a class and then graded it as a test. But in fact, it was like not the right way to do it. And in fact, there wasn't any right way to do it in Moodle. I think it's only using ONLYOFFICE inside the assignment submission plugin that we could aggregate all the good things from the assignment activity with being able to allow the students to work on a prepared document, not a blank one, where they just have to complete some parts, and then it's really easy for the teachers to grade. So thanks for the OnlyOffice team to have made this plugin work the last few months. And yes, great plugin. Okay, maybe I will just add something that I would really like, because in fact, in Moodle, you can also add another activity. Let's show it really quick. I think in English it's student folder, but in French it's partage de fichiers. And in fact, in this activity, you can let students have access to the work of another students. But don't ask the students to add a file. You can, in fact, here link directly the documents from a student to the assignment activity. But in fact, it doesn't work. Okay, if here I choose lecture français, for example, and okay, just it's some test here. Okay, just save and show. As you can see, it doesn't see that the students has put a document inside the assignment plugin, because I didn't choose add a work as an external file, but document OnlyOffice. And maybe the team could add some, I don't know, they have to tweak something that would help let it work here. So I could see the work and I prove it for publication, so that the other students could see, I don't know, the best works, or maybe the work of all the students from the assignment activity when they have done it well, because thanks to the feedback, they could have completed their work like very well at the end. So for example, for my colleagues in the French class, it would help her like show the work from every chapter, so the student will have access to all the information about all the book, thanks to this plugin linked to the assignment plugin. Okay, bye.
But it's not just Collège Lycée Sacré-Cœur de Taravao who successfully used Moodle in tandem with OnlyOffice to provide an engaging experience. More than anything, it's ourselves. We believe the combination of Moodle and OnlyOffice is such a powerful and seamless one that we are powering a training center called OnlyOffice Academy with Moodle. OnlyOffice Academy is an essential tool in the customer care program. It offers structured courses at different levels, from basic to Basic Plus to Pro, allowing everyone to familiarize themselves with both basic and advanced skills and knowledge within the OnlyOffice cosmos. Whether you're brand new or already experienced, there's a course for you. And since OnlyOffice wanted to make the courses as engaging as possible and not just about watching videos, a platform was needed that would allow creating an exciting curriculum, including interactive exercises, real-world scenarios, quizzes, and much more to help you measure your progress step by step. And there was only one platform which checked all our boxes in regards to functionality, flexibility, usability, and deployment options. You guessed it, Moodle. To highlight what we love about Moodle so much and what users can expect from the courses, we've invited someone from the customer care team to answer a few quick questions about OnlyOffice Academy. Hi, great to have you on board with us.
Hi there, happy to be here.
You could have chosen any LMS for the OnlyOffice Academy. Why did you go with Moodle?
We tested quite a few platforms, but Moodle stood out. It's open source, flexible, and lets us integrate OnlyOffice docs directly into the system. That way, our learners don't have to switch between systems. Everything happens in one place. For us, that seamless experience was the deal breaker.
When you were choosing an LMS, what were the main things you were looking at?
A lot. We compared Moodle with platforms like 360 Learning, Canvas, Camilo, OpenOLED, and we needed strong functionality, affordable pricing, multilingual support, flexible deployment, and of course a smooth integration with OnlyOffice docs. And Moodle ticked all the boxes.
So how does the integration actually improve the learning experience for users?
It's all about staying in the flow. Learners can open a course module edit documents, complete assignments, and even collaborate on files without leaving Moodle. Teachers can track progress, comment, and update resources instantly. No extra logins, no scattered tools, just one consistent workflow.
What kind of courses do you run inside Academy?
We cover a wide variety of topics, from basics like creating and formatting documents to advanced skills like using complex formulas or creating captivating presentations for lecturers. There are different levels available from basic to pro, so people can start where they feel comfortable. And it's not just videos either. We combine tutorials with interactive exercises, quizzes, and real-world tasks. By the end, learners not only know how to use OnlyOffice, they can prove it with a certificate.
Sounds neat. And finally, what do learners themselves say about the Academy?
The feedback we hear most often is, it just feels easy. They like that everything is in one place, that the tasks are practical, and that they can work at their own pace. And our educators also tell us it's simple to keep training materials updated and to monitor progress. And of course, people love walking away with a certificate at the end.
Thank you for these insights. And if our viewers want to learn more, how can they reach you?
They can reach me or my colleagues anytime by shooting us an email at training@onlyoffice.com.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. Now that we have swooned a bit about Moodle, we'd like to shift the focus to yet another major e-learning platform that works just as smoothly with OnlyOffice: Camilo. Camilo also has millions of users worldwide and is especially popular in universities and training centers. It's valued for being simple, open source, and cost-effective. With OnlyOffice inside Camilo, teachers and students can co-edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations in real time, right inside the platform. There's no need to download files or switch apps. Educators can also leave comments, track changes, and use version history to see how a project evolves. That makes it easier to give feedback and follow student progress. And finally, you decide how to run it: cloud-based for simplicity, or self-hosted if you need full control over your data and compliance. Either way, it's fully secure and open source. Now that you've learned about the benefits of integrating an Office suite like OnlyOffice into your e-learning platform, let's take a look at how easy it is to do just that. In just 3 steps, we'll show you how to integrate OnlyOffice into Camilo as an example. But it works just as simply and quickly with any other platform as well. First, install OnlyOffice Docs. You can go with a free community version, a commercial edition, or choose Docs Cloud if you want 0 installation. The choice is completely yours. Then, get and install the corresponding integration app for your LMS from the official OnlyOffice connectors page. For Camilo, go to the administration page and choose the plugins section in the portal block. In the plugin list, select the OnlyOffice plugin and click the Enable the selected plugins button. And lastly, launch your e-learning platform and configure OnlyOffice. In particular, you will need to specify the OnlyOffice Docs address. And that's it. Nothing else is needed to collaborate on all kinds of documents and files directly inside your platform, ensuring a seamless and efficient learning experience for both teachers and students. Like I said, OnlyOffice integrations are available for a wide variety of e-learning platforms. But if you miss an app to connect OnlyOffice Docs to your LMS, or if you've developed one yourself, we'd love to hear from you. Just drop us a message at sales@onlyoffice.com. And that wraps up today's webinar. If you'd like to give OnlyOffice a try, a free trial of Docs Cloud is available right now. And don't forget, there are special educational discounts for schools, universities, and training organizations. We'd also love to hear your feedback. Share your thoughts on social media and let us know how OnlyOffice is helping your learning experience. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe, stay curious, and have a fantastic start to the new academic year. Bye-bye.